we can push our guy back as well as their guy. Let's do that. And then let's move back over here. Oh, I love that. Oh, Archimedes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim, and this is 1000 Point Gaming, and welcome to a new series for Into the Breach. I was suggested this from a friend of mine, so I decided to check it out. I did play a couple of games very infuriatingly and lost a lot, but I think I have the strategy and everything down now. So what we're going to do is start a new game, and let's go ahead and get into this. So if you don't know about Into the Breach, it is a game where basically you have, it's kind of like Pacific Rim. You have these monsters called Mechs who are taking over areas, and you have to stop them. When we get into the gameplay, we'll go over it a little bit, but you basically have a combat mech, a cannon mech, and an artillery mech. And each one of these does different things. And we'll get into that as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll talk about it when we get into gameplay. So let's just go ahead and talk about this screen. This is kind of the launch screen. You have your main pilot time traveler here. If you lose something, basically the timeline is lost, and you go on to the next timeline and you take somebody with you. So we have somebody here that has already been who is already a time traveler, and we can change it. Again, I have played this and I did recover Camilla. So, but we start with Ralph Carlson as our starting time traveler, and here you can see he gets 2 bonus XP per kill. We're going to go ahead and keep them. These are our standing mechs right now. We can buy more mechs as it goes along. We do have 3 coins. Maybe we'll do that here soon, but we're going to start off with our Rift Walkers. And how you get more coins is by getting these achievements. So for the most part, I've already gotten the Watery Grave achievement, and I've gotten the Island Secure achievement. I did win 1. I played 7 times and I won 1. So we will keep that. Pilot challenges, we're going to keep. Challenge runs, all this we haven't even done yet. So we'll keep that. Let's jump out and let's just jump into a game. So we're going to keep the difficulty at normal. It's even at normal, it's very challenging. So we're going to go ahead and start. And what you have here is basically a set of islands that you are going to have to protect. So this is the starting out island, and we'll start with Archive Inc. It's a museum island that recreates old Earth as it was before the oceans rose and nearly wiped out humanity. Here you have, so civilizations of the past had military strength vastly exceeding ours. Good thing we preserved some of their old war machines. You can find those on the map in places. So we have our corporate headquarters in green. We don't need to defend that. Here we have a remembrance point, or we have relic preserves. Each one, like 2 stars, as you can see off to the side. We can get these, which lead to our bonuses when we clear the island. Here, if we kill at least 7 enemies and we protect the clinic, we can get those stars. Also, warning tidal waves. This can work to our advantage and our disadvantage in this particular area. So we're going to try to make that work to our advantage. The other part about it is if you see a little lightning, well, we'll get to that here in a bit, but if you see a little lightning bolt, that helps your power grid, and this is basically your life bar. As you go into these points, as places are damaged, these start to tick down, and if you get down to 0, you have lost this timeline. You jump out and you start over again. These are the mechs that you're bringing in, and as you get more things to install, you can. I do have some stuff, but I'm not going to bring them in yet. And as you can see, you have little power bars. You have to install better reactors to get to those power bars, which we don't have. Let's go ahead and let's kill 7 enemies, protect the emergency batteries. So as you can see here, the mission gives you a little indication of where those Mechs are going to start. It is in a grid pattern. The batteries are over here in the back. Let's go ahead and do this one. So then we have the beginning round, we get to place our people. Now, for the strategy that I have found that has worked the best for me so far is by putting our combat mech on one side, our cannon mech on the other side, and our artillery mech in the back. Now, each one of these mechs does different things. Oh, we have a pod incoming. These are important to secure these pods if we can. Okay, so a couple of things that we saw right off the bat. We have some enemies that can do things. So let's go ahead and check these enemies out really quick. A Hornet is a flying machine. It can move a flying opponent. It can move up to 5 spaces. So you can see in the green, its move distance. It is very weak, so it can take only a few hits. And it only does a little bit of damage. As you can see here, this little red square right here, that means that this person is going to take damage. I don't want them to take damage, so I can bump this. I can either kill it or bump it. And we'll talk a little bit about strategy here in a second. The next one is a Scorpion. As you can see, it has a shorter range, but it also can tie things up so we can't move. However, we can break that and push them away. They also only damage one tile away. It's the lightning bugs that actually do a longer amount of damage. This right here is basically a health bonus. It's a soldier scion. It gives them a health bonus, so as you can see that this has 4 now and this has 1. It gives them an extra health bonus. If we take him out, they lose that health bonus, and if you knock them down, so if we knock this Hornet down 2 and then killed him, it would kill the Hornet as well because he would lose that other health bonus. With our guys, Ralph is kind of tied up, so we'll talk about him in a bit. With our cannon mech, as you can see, we can move our cannon mech anywhere here in the green. If we move our cannon mech here, our cannon mech only shoots basically like a rook. So it shoots long ways vertical in a line, like this. So it can. I don't want to move him right now. So if we move him here, we can shoot this guy right here, and it pushes him back. Part of the strategy with the cannon guys is when you shoot them, they actually move. So having people in a line, you can knock people multiple back into each other, and every time they knock into each other, they take damage. On the other hand, our artillery here actually isn't bad. It only shoots in straight lines as well. But if we move him here and shoot an artillery piece right here, it will knock this guy off of our mech, and it will knock him that way, breaking this. So I think for here, we are going to move our mech here. We're going to move our guy there so we can secure the pod. And then we're going to hit him. Do that. Knocking this guy back. Oh, it didn't break it, but it did remove this tile, so he's going to miss and not hit anything. And then we're going to punch him away. And that's it for us. So that's it for our turn. What we're trying to protect are these buildings here. The more of these buildings we can protect, the more grid structure we get. And these batteries are super important for us, as you can see up here, protect the emergency batteries. I am willing to take a hit on any one of these to gain it back when we get this. But if this goes down, then we effectively lose too, because we lose one off of our grid and we don't gain it back. What you see right here are emerging Mechs coming in for the next turn. So as soon as I hit this, they'll come in. Also right here, you'll see a victory in 4 turns. Part of the strategy of the game isn't to kill everybody on the map, because after 4 turns, they'll disappear. The best I can tell, the best strategy to use in this game is to knock them away from doing damage to your buildings, which we'll get into as you will see. Okay. I think we're good. So as you can see, he missed that because we knocked him away. Now you have a Scorpion, and it looks like you have a little beetle here. So again, the beetle can shoot across scarab. So it's basically an artillery tool. So you can knock it around and force it not to shoot. It shoots this, so we could knock it this way and shoot it that way. The Scorpion has us tied up, so we can't really move, so it might benefit us kind of want to see what I want to do. They're after the battery right here, so I think I may have to move him here and knock it that way. So we'll think about that here in a second. Elijah, we could probably move over one, shoot an artillery piece here, knock him this way so he misses, and then use our cannon to shoot this way and knock him off so he doesn't do any damage to us. I think let's do that. So if we shoot here, you can see that little arrow on the scarab is pushing it away. Well, I could do that too. I could knock that scorpion off that way and then shoot with my cannon. Let's try this. Knocks him away, moves him there. I can move my cannon here and shoot the scarab this way, so both of them are going here and it tucks them into a corner. And then I'll just punch him and knock him out of the game, so we preserve that. Looks good. And turn. Good to go. It would have been nice if he actually shot him and he took some damage. Okay. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. And I'm okay with... Okay, so I'm okay with these two. This is the only one... These two are really the only two that I am worried about. I could move him here, shoot this, he'll go up there. I can move the cannon out, shoot him, he will cease to exist. I'm not too concerned about that. I am concerned about this. Let's undo that move really fast. This is problematic. If I punch him, he's going to hit this and take out power anyway. If I punch him, he may knock into him. He'll go down. He'll be one less. But still won't be hurt. He won't die. I need to get him off, so... If I don't kill him and I don't move him, I'll take 2. So this is where the strategy comes in. You may have to take some losses in sometimes. If I move him and shoot here, he is not going to slide in enough to damage him. I could move him here. Can I move him here, shoot this way, blow him out, and that'll cause him to be blown out this way. Then maybe I can move him around and punch that way. Oh, you know, I can't, because if I shoot here, he'll damage him and then roll back. Think. How do we want to do this? I think it might have been easier just to go with the norm, how I was going to do it in the first place. Blow the scorpion off. Come over here. Take the... I guess I don't really need to take the beetle out, but I might. I can't move here and punch him because then he'll damage the batteries there. I can move here and punch him. I'll still lose this, but it might be acceptable loss. Let's go here. Let's blow him off. Okay. Does that help me at all here? Not really. Hate to do this, but sorry. We'll knock him down. Since we at least need to kill the 7 enemies, we still need that for another win condition. Let's go ahead and do that, and then maybe we can take out some more opponents here. I hate doing that, but I gotta protect this little area here. He's gonna tie me up. Ugh, I don't like that at all. He can't move. That doesn't help me at all. I don't want to take another loss. If I take a second loss, it's not worth it. But it looks like I might be taking a second loss no matter what I do. Because I got tied up here. Or else I could have moved him there at that square, hit here, bounced him off, moved here, and... yeah, that definitely doesn't help me at all. Well, I think I gotta move this beetle off. Let's move him over. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose another one. And we can't kill another enemy, so we're not gonna get this. Let's do that. It's not gonna help either. We took damage and we took casualties, but we did win. It was just it was okay. I would say that's probably a C win right there. We didn't kill our 7 enemies. We protected the time pod, which is good. We got a little bit of energy back, but we took 2, so it wasn't even worth it. Well, let's see what's in our pod. Oh, that's nice. Move again after shooting is awesome, but we need extra power and we have a core. Oh, I'm glad we did this. I think... can we move Archimedes here? That's fine. And then we need to install another... what does fire move again after shooting? Yeah, I kind of like that, and liking it with this gives me a little bit more versatility. So we can test the mech, so let's go ahead and drop it. I don't know if we're really using that correctly. Okay, well, we'll see if we have this set up correctly in our... but having Archimedes is going to help us out a lot. So we finished Relic Preserve, so let's go to Remembrance Points. We can use the tidal waves, which is going to be great. 7 enemies and protect the clinic, this little thing right here, so we'll try to do that. Again, we will set up the same way that we typically do. Cannon there, and artillery mech there. Now, these zones right here are the tidal wave zones, so if we can push some of these guys over, it should be good. So again, let's go here. We can push our guy back as well as their guy. Let's do that. And then let's move back over here. Oh, I love that. Oh, Archimedes. Let's do this. Even though I did it, let's push him back there. Let's take this and do that. Gives us a little extra damage. We knocked everybody off. Yes, the tidal wave will come in, but we won't... I don't believe we take damage. I think we just get waterlogged, so it's a little bit tougher for us to... I mean, we'll have to... you know what? We'll see. I don't think we take damage. We don't. We just become waterlogged, which is fine. I like this right here. Can you guys just stay right there? They're not. Oh. Stay there. He's not. Okay. Let's move Archimedes over. Before I do that, let's move Ralph there. I may not move him off. I need to be careful because I was going to shoot right here and push him back. But if I push him back, it's going to push him over, which is going to hit this. I need... okay, let's think about this for just a second. What if I brought him here, pushed him back one, then moved him over here, shot here? That would move him over here, blocking this guy, but also blocking this. I still need to move him off of this. And move off of this. And move off of that. Okay, so we have 3 targets that are... So we need to focus there. Well, maybe if Archimedes came here... No, that's going to blow him this way. Well, you know what? The tidal wave is going to hit before they do. So let's do that. Him there. That's going to shove those 3 into the tidal wave area. So the tidal wave will come in, take out those 3 before these have a chance to be damaged. Estelle, you're going to have to kick him back, which is fine. Ralph, you're going to have to come here. Archimedes is going to have to... Oh, Archimedes is not going to take any damage. So, hooray. And we leveled up Ralph, which is great. I think that'll work. Tidal wave should come in. Got those 3, which helped. Perfect. I don't think this is as bad as we think it is, so get him out of the way. Get him out of the way. Archimedes, move there. And... yeah, let's take another shot at him. Might as well use it. Okay, not too bad. We still didn't get the 7 kills, but we didn't take any damage, and we protected the clinic, which I like, and none of our mechs took any damage, and Ralph got promoted. So, if we go over here, we get the +2 mech health, which is going to help out quite a bit. Still have the Titan Fist. And Archimedes? Archimedes did. That's going to be awesome when Archimedes... So now we have 2 different places. So we have the Research Center, protect the coal plant, and block 3 Vec spawning areas. Which we might be able to do with other Vecs. Okay? Or here. Defend the tanks. I kind of like doing this one. Let's see if we can defend the tanks. So we go here. So this is going to be our main target, to get this person out as quick as we can. Because if we could drop him, the rest of this health is going to be great. We go up here. Can we get around behind him? We can. I was going to say if we could get around behind him, shove him into here and block that spawn point. I could take damage though and just not... Well, if I do that and knock him back, he's going to hit me. If I shoot here, it'll knock him back. If I shoot here, he doesn't attack anything. So, that's the only good thing, is that he doesn't attack anything. I'm almost tempted just to shoot him and get rid of him. But he's not going to hurt anything this round if we don't. I want him up here because I want to take this guy out. Do that. Moves them both off since he's flying. He's not gonna I don't know if I'm gonna take damage. Do I take damage by blocking a Vec, or do I take damage by punching a Vec? I can't kill him, but I can block one from coming in. So let's just block it from coming in. Yep, I think I'll do that. And if we could save these guys long enough, they become active, which I'm totally okay with. I need to get him off. I could shoot him, but he'll run into that. Although I could move up here, move Archimedes over, shoot here. Nah, it still doesn't kill him though. And I got myself into a pickle over here, so I'm going to lose one. If we go here, off. If I move Archimedes here, and if I move... Well... Estelle here. You go that way. They go down. He's out. I wonder if I should have done that first. Well, it doesn't matter. I would have had to punch him anyway. Are these guys active yet? They are not. Now, what do we do here? I could shoot the city and knock him back. I could shoot here, knock him back into him. Both of them take damage. I think I'm gonna do that. And move Archimedes back over that way. We're gonna take some damage here, but then I have the ability to take these two guys out in the next round. Yeah, we're getting pretty low here. We gotta be careful. Tanks active yet? They are. Perfect. So just... Oh, it just pushes them. Well, you take damage there. You two deal damage on each other. Oh no, you're shooting this way. You go over there. If I shoot him, he dies, he takes no damage. Let's take him out. It's worth it. It's worth it not having him on the field. This almost seems... You go over there. You go over there. Wait, everybody is right here. I have to knock him out. It's too bad I couldn't walk out of there. Push him off. Boom, boom. Perfect. Okay. I'll do that. Lost one building, but did defend the tanks, so we get the 2 stars. Okay. Perfect. Let's go to research. Well, let's see. Research Center, Archivist Hall. Don't kill the volatile Vec and protect the power plant. Defend the satellite launchers. We need power. Don't kill the volatile Vec. We need power, though. Research Center. I don't think we can block the 3 spawning, but we can protect the power plant. We could protect the coal plant. Let's go to Archivist Hall and see if we could do this. I think we could protect the power plant and not kill the volatile Vec, which is this one right here. We're just going to have to shove him around the board. If we can. So we have to use Archimedes to kind of push him around the board. Well, right off the bat. This sucks right off the bat. Archimedes is going to have to come over here. We're going to have to shoot into here to knock him off. we're going to have to take Estelle, and you have to go that way. Yeah, we're going to lose power right off the bat. Because I cannot get him, I can't get Ralph over here to do... anything. Because they all immediately went over here. Okay. He's going to take more damage, which we're probably going to lose the volatile Vec. I don't think this one is going to turn out really nice for us. I wonder if I could have reset it. Put Archimedes here, shoot here, blow the volatile Vec this way, blow that guy that way. Let's reset the turn. We only get this once, so... If Archimedes goes here, shoots there, blows him this way, blows him this way, I can't get around to get to him anyway. Well, we've already committed, so we're gonna have to do that. Push him back. Yeah, let's just take a kill. We're gonna lose power here, which sucks because, well, hopefully we can get it back. Yeah. I don't like it either. And here we are again. I need Archimedes to blow this because I can't get around to get here to shoot him off. This sucks. I think this is gonna get us. I can't, with 3 of these batteries down and him tied up, I can't defend this. I think this is where we're gonna end. Because I can get the volatile Vec off of here, block out this guy. I can punch him and destroy that. I cannot use Archimedes in any form or fashion, because if I shot right here to hit all 3 of these guys, he would, that's 1, that's 2, and that's the game. Well, let's see if we can at least preserve something. And I don't want to lose Archimedes. That's all we got. That sucks. I think we're gonna have to shoot here, blow him off this way. I think we're going to have to do that. We're definitely going to have to do that. And then we're going to have to do that. Now we have one more turn to, you know, hopefully these scorpions tie me up. This is, oh, actually I'm okay with that. You two can tie me up. I'm totally okay with that. I am not okay with that. However, I can't get him over there. Can't get him up here to do that though. Which I think would kill him. It might also kill the volatile Vec. We're gonna lose him if I move here and shoot here, because he'll blow into that. Although I could just shoot him straight up and blow him off and blow him off and blow him off. We need to do this though, because that's our last power defense. And I can't get over here to shoot here. Just take him out wholesale. Well, since I already shot, I guess I have to commit. I'm okay with that. He's going to take some damage, but we're not going to lose the power grid. We're not going to lose the volatile Vec. And we'll win the round with... Wow. What a bad round. That is a bad round. However, you know, I guess it wasn't all that bad. We were able to get the volatile Vec. We were able to protect the coal plant. But our power grid is looking bad. We have tried to play the zero-sum game, and it has bit us bad. So we are down quite a bit with 1, 2, 3 power. Well, okay, so this is the boss fight. So we were not able to get the rest of the island. So in our next episode, we're going to go ahead and take on the boss fight. But we aren't going to do it this time. It's a little bit more difficult, and with 2 on the power grid, there is a very distinct chance that we could lose this. So for this time, for this episode, we are going to say goodbye. Until next time, this has been Tim. This is 1000 Point Gaming. Catch us next time on Into the Breach.